What's up guys, Justin Fuller here with TrueSpot. Hey, so I regularly get asked about using the TrueSpot app as far as the sales guy standpoint. So a lot of managers are wanting to know, hey, is this gonna work well for my sales guys, right? Like, are they gonna be able to use this and be more efficient and get cars and keys pulled up quicker? And the answer is absolutely yes. So I wanted to go through and show you what that looks like today. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you what it's like to search for a car and a key using an iPhone. And then I'm gonna flip over to the Android-based side for your other users and show you what it's like using an Android-based phone, particularly my phone, a Pixel XL, so a Google-based phone. From there, I think you'll really understand how easy it is to quickly find a key, find a car, be able to get a car pulled up, or set proper expectations for your customer if it's in a spillover lot, or if it's just far away, or if it's buried, to where you can let them know, hey, why don't you hang out here, let me grab you a cold drink or hot drink. I'm gonna go work on finding out where this car is exactly at and see if I need to get it pulled out. I don't want you waiting out in the cold or the rain or the hot, right? So you can really manage your customers better, and you're just more efficient with your time. So let's hop in and I'll show you what it looks like on the iPhone first.
So the first thing I want to do is select the Find a Car and Key button, right? So I select that. From there, it's going to pull it up, right? And then I can scroll through here and I can see that there's plenty of cars. And where I can notice is that you'll notice on the screen, you'll see where there's an icon for a car and a key. That's letting you know that it has both of those items tagged to it. If it was just a key, it would mean just the key is tagged or just the car, right? Makes sense. It ties into that VIN and stock number through the DMS. So if I select on this first car right here, it's going to pull it up. Now, the first thing it's showing me where the car is at, and you can also see on the map where the key is at. So I can zoom out, and that way, if it's on a big lot like this one, I can see if it was in the back or anything like that. And then from there, obviously, I can select on them, and it'll tell me about it. So location of the vehicles in the pre-owned lot. If I click onto the car, it'll actually tell me pre-owned sales in Cubicle East, right? So if it's in a cubicle or whether it's in a key machine, it'll let you know that information. Or if it's on a spillover lot that we have set up for you, it would let you know that too. So maybe the key is here, but the car is elsewhere, right? So it makes it very easy. And what's cool about the key especially is I can click on the key and there's a Find a Tag button up here that I can click on. And you'll see it pulls up in the screen right here, which I'm gonna close it out. But if I was in the building, it was floating around or out on the lot, maybe somebody dropped it, that would walk me right up to that, right? So it pulls up that bullseye finder and helps me find it. So that way, if it's in somebody's desk and I'm wandering around in the store, like in the showroom trying to figure it out, this will help me do it, right? So this is what it looks like as far as searching through. And obviously I can jump over to other things like notes if there's anything notes related to this. Or of course, if I needed to pull this tag off or replace the tag, which, if you want to tag keys in cars, then you could absolutely do that. So let's go back to the home screen and just show you that real quick. So the second button down you'll see is True Tag Management. So if I click on this button, what it would then allow me to do is add a key tag, right? So if I had a car tag like this one, or if I have a key tag like this one, and you'll see these numbers on the back, this is where it would play a role, right? So for the sake of this BMW that you're seeing right in front of you, let's say I wanted to add a car tag. What I would do is it would now search for nearby tags. Once it pulls up, I would look at the back of my tag. So it would have these numbers and letters right here. All I have to do, find those, type them in, and then it connects up. So pretty easy to do. So if you got porters out on the lot doing this, obviously I'm gonna demo a lot, and this lot is actually in North Austin, and I'm in South Austin, right? So this isn't gonna work quite as well as if we were on campus with them. But it's as simple as just pulling up the car, looking up the VIN or the stock number or whatever number you're running it through, and then connecting these two, right? So a very easy process to set up and tag a key and a car to it. Now that's as far as your porters go. Now as far as searching goes, you just go back to that home button. You can set up the permissions. Really, all your sales guys need to do is be able to check on the Find a Key in a Car. From there, up top, they can type in a stock number or VIN if they know it. And if they don't know it, obviously, they could go by make. So if they want to go by make, your make, model, and color kind of thing. Or if it's, something free in the sense of if it's like something manually put in, right? So a lot of different options, or you can just run down the search here, right? And go that route. So plenty of different ways that you can find a vehicle if you need to. So that's looking through an iPhone. So let's go ahead and hop out of the iPhone now, and we'll jump into what it's like to search specifically through an Android-based phone. All right, guys, so here we are on an Android-based phone. This is actually my Google Pixel 3, so I'll show you what it looks like as far as searching and looking through the app here. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on the TrueSpot app and open it up. Now, when I get it open, it's gonna look a little bit different, but very similar, right? So I can see Find a Key or Car, the True Tag Management System. So let's talk about this. So finding a key or car, it's as simple as going down, right? So I'll select a different car this time. I'll go with this Audi. Same thing, it'll pull up and it shows me where the key and the car are both sitting. If I click on the car, it'll pull up that bullseye finder that I mentioned. It'll walk you right up to the key or the car. So if I need that, I'm out in the lot or in a parking garage where it's a bunch of them in a row that are all the same color. And then if I select on the key, same thing, it'll walk me up to it. But also I want to point out that it is listing right here that says pre-owned sales in the pre-owned key track, right? So it's telling me it's in the key track system. So before I even go to the building, if I'm out with a customer, I already know it's in the key track, right? I know the stock number, I can already pull the key. It makes it that much easier on me. Now let's back out of this for a second and talk about, the tag management system that we were just talking about a second ago. So I'm gonna select this 2015 Chevy Cruze since it doesn't have anything tagged to it, so you don't see a key or a car icon on it. So I'm gonna select that car. Now from here to tag a key, so if I have sales guys doing this or porters, it's pretty simple as I mentioned earlier. All I'd have to do, look on the back of my car tag, right? And it's got some numbers and letters here, so 10JJ1, which I would find that. That's actually my top one up there. All I would do is select it and then hit assign. I'm not gonna sign this since this is an actual dealership here, so I'm gonna cancel that. Same thing for the key. I would click on it. On the back of my keys, I've got some numbers and letters. All I have to do, find those on the screen, select them, and then click it, right? So if you have a porter out on the lot checking cars in as they come off of a truck, they can literally do this that quickly. So it's very easy to use a cell phone and be out on a lot doing work, right? So whether you're searching for a key or car and trying to find it out on the, out on the map, as I mentioned earlier, you know what I mean? Or whether you're trying to tag keys in, it doesn't matter which one you want to do. It's very simple to use, easy to work through. If I'm standing out front and talking to my customer, I can quickly see where these things are. If I wanted to jump back, go to a different car, let's select this one, same thing. Oh, I can see that the key is actually over here in a different portion of the building, and I can see that the car is way over here on the lot. So it may be the sake of, hey, why don't y'all stay inside if it's cold out or raining or if it's super hot? Let me grab you a cold drink. I'll run and go grab that car for you. I can see that the key is currently sitting over in the new lot. So maybe my make-ready guys have got it or somebody has got it over there. So I know ahead of time and how to, set up my customer. And then down here, I click on the car. I already know where the car's at. I can zoom in and get a good feel for where it's at. And I can say, hey, you know what? It looks like this car may be blocked in. I'm not sure. Let me go check on that. So I'm setting good expectations for them, or I can say, hey, you can come out there with me, but I may have to move something out of the way. So you're just really helping your customer understand what you're doing, and you're making yourself more efficient. So that's searching through the Android-based system, and you just saw searching through the Apple-based system. So both are very easy to use for your sales guys. I used it when I worked on a lot, very easy to use, and we could teach even the older car dogs who weren't necessarily that eager to learn new technology.
All right, so now that you have a good understanding of how to search for keys and cars using an iPhone and an Android-based phone, and even how to tag those keys and cars, in case you got porters that are gonna be out on the lot, or when trucks come in and they're pulling cars off them, they can tag them in right then. Hopefully this makes it a little bit easier for you and you can understand how efficient you can be, and of course how you can properly use this app, not only for, just finding the keys in the cars, right? Because nobody wants to spend time looking for cars. We want to spend time selling cars. But on top of that, we want to be more efficient and just set proper expectations with our customers. So that way, you can set them up for, hey, why don't you wait here? I can see that it's blocked in. Or hey, why don't you hang out here? I know it's cold. Let me go find this car. I can see that it's at the back of the lot. You're just setting them up and you're coming off more professional as a salesperson, and from a managerial standpoint, your guys are being more efficient. They can get to the keys quicker because they can see if it's in the key track, or if it's floating around the lot, or if it's shoved in a desk, it'll walk them right up to them, right? And then the car, same thing. So if the car's out there and you can see it's way at the back, or you can say, hey, it's right outside the front door. If you want to walk out there with me, we can check it out together. Or if it's something buried, you can kind of set those expectations and really manage your customers, right? So better management of your customers, better overall management and efficiency of finding keys and finding cars and getting pulled up quicker, so that you can focus on selling and less on searching. So hopefully that helps. If you want to set up a demo or you have questions, comments, concerns, first off, you can always give me a call. My cell is 737-443-9555. You can always shoot me an email, which I'll put that in the description. So all this will be in the description. Or if you just want to set up a demo so that we can talk more about your store and kind of what we can apply to it and what may help you and what may not. We can set that up. So down below, I'll put my online Calendly link. So if you want to set up some time to do a demo, we'll just block off 30 minutes. We can hop on a Zoom call and we can do that also. Other than that, just want to say I appreciate you for tuning in. I'll talk to you later, guys. Later!